This is B&J. This is page 1 of this. So let's begin. Friday. So I want you to repeat after me. I will say it the first time and then say it with me the second time. So let's begin. Friday, February 13th, 2001. So together, Friday, February 13th, 2001. Very good. Let's keep going. February 13, Friday, 2001. Together, February 13, Friday, 2001. February 13th, Friday, 2001. Remember, one more time together. February 13th, Friday, 2001. February, so an abbreviation, shortened, February 13th, Friday, 2001. Together, February 13th, Friday, 2001. All right, part 1, daily life, daily work. Daily life, daily work. So let's keep going. I usually get up and make the bed at what time? I usually get up and make the bed at 7:30 in the morning. So can you repeat that? Let's begin. Good. I usually get up and make the bed at 7:30. What time do you usually get up and make the bed? What time do you usually get up and make the bed? I wash my face and brush my teeth at. I wash my face and brush my teeth at 7:30. So your turn. Very good. So I wash my face and brush my teeth at 7:30. So what time do you wash your face and brush your teeth? I have breakfast and I put on, let's change that. Put on is much better. Put on my school uniform. So I have breakfast and put on my school uniform at. I have breakfast and put on my school uniform at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I have breakfast, so your turn. Very good. So I have breakfast and put on my school uniform at 8 o'clock. What time do you have breakfast and put on your school uniform? Can you answer that? I don't have a school uniform because I'm not in school. Then I go to school. So by bus, on foot, by train. So your turn. Can you answer that? How do you go to school? How do you go to school? Your turn. Can you say that one more time? Good. Then I go to school by bus. Then I go to school on foot. Then I go to school by train. I usually arrive at school and meet my classmates at time. I usually arrive at school and meet my classmates at 8:30. So your turn. Good job. I usually arrive at school and meet my classmates at 8:30. What time do you usually arrive at school and meet your classmates? My first class starts at 8:45. My first class starts at 8:45. Your turn. Very good. So what time does your first class start? What time does your first class start? I have lunch at 11:30. I have lunch at 11:30. Now it's your turn. I have lunch at 11:30. Very good. What time do you have lunch? Are you hungry when you have lunch? Yes, I am hungry when I have lunch. All right, next one. After school. I go back home at... After school, I go back home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. After school, I go back home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now it's your turn. Very good. So after school, I go back home at 3 o'clock. What time do you go back home after school? What time do you go back home after school? Then I sometimes go to the English Institute. Or then I sometimes go to the gymnasium. So now it's your turn. Good job. So where do you sometimes go? Where do you sometimes go? I have dinner at 6 o'clock. I have dinner at 6 o'clock. So your turn. Good. What time do you have dinner? What time do you have dinner? I bet you are very hungry when you have dinner. What do you like to eat? I watch TV and listen to the radio and do homework. I watch TV and listen to the radio and do homework. So your turn. Very good. So what do you do at night? What do you do at night? I go to bed at 11 o'clock. I go to bed at 11 o'clock. So your turn. Good job. So I go to bed at 11 o'clock. What time do you go to bed? I got up early. I got up early. I am an early riser. I am an early riser. My brother wakes me up. My brother wakes me up. All right, and I woke up 1 hour later this morning. Late. I woke up 1 hour late this morning. I woke up 1 hour late this morning. I was late getting to school. I was late getting to school. I sat up all night last night. I sat up all night last night. I washed up before a meal. I washed up before a meal. I go jogging every morning. I go jogging every morning. The air was very clean and fresh. The air was very clean and fresh. I ate my breakfast. I took my breakfast. I ate my breakfast. I took my breakfast. I went to school. I went to school. It takes about 20 minutes to walk to school from my house. It takes about 20 minutes to walk to school from my house. I had sandwiches for lunch. I had sandwiches for lunch. What do you eat for lunch? We have an hour lunch break. We have an hour lunch break. That is a long lunch break. That's nice. I took exercise. I took exercise. I took exercise. I played baseball in the afternoon. I played baseball in the afternoon. What did you do in the afternoon? My favorite sport is baseball. Or I love baseball. My favorite sport is baseball. Or I love baseball. I was able to get home earlier than I expected. I was able to get home earlier than I expected. How nice. I had nothing to do. I had nothing to do. I came back home. I came back home. I did my homework. I did my homework. Alright, so that is the end of this video. We will continue with my family life on page 2 in the next video. See you then, and goodbye.